It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy. It's on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and it's at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. As a matter of fact, it's always at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. We're going to get into a news break in a second here, but I wanted to address something. I'm not going to put a name on this, but I saw something over the weekend. So we'll just say to whom it may concern. That's how we'll address it. You know, I've been counted out many times in my life. And even on this platform, I've been counted out a few times, right? Every time we get counted out, we always come fighting back in the later rounds. Ain't you tired of counting me out? Ain't you tired of doubting me, saying the platform is dead? Ain't you tired of saying, bro, you could have been this, you could have been that, you should do this? Ain't you tired of that? Like, ain't you tired of me constantly hitting back, fighting back in the later rounds? Ain't you tired of that? Ain't you tired of the hate? At this point, do you not get this is what we do? We always fight back. We never quit. We never give up. And that's never going to be the case. That's never going to be the case. And just to be clear, since I don't pop my ish often, in this lane, whatever you want to call this space, to whom it may concern, the real ones know I've been the best for quite some time. When you incorporate every element, I'm talking about I shoot my own footage, editing, and by the way, I ain't got no teleprompter in front of me right now. I give it up to y'all straight. I'm well researched. I'm well knowledged. And I'm not just doing this on the music side. Go do your research. We active in that other field as well. I've been the best for quite some time now. I don't pop my ish often, but let's not get disrespectful. That's all I'm asking. Let's not get disrespectful. I've been doing this, and I'm elite at this. I don't care what the followers say, what the subscribers say. Get in tune. This is what I do. We got the respect of the people. Let's not forget that. So Tekashi 6ix9ine is continuing this, I guess he's calling it like a revenge tour on anybody that spoke down on his name over the last few years. As we all know, 6ix9ine agreed to work with the feds, got a lot of people that he got money with, revolving around the non-trade gang in that racketeering case in New York. A lot of those dudes are doing 10-year plus sentences, impartial because of some of the words Tekashi 6ix9ine told the feds. That is the reality of the situation. Now, 6ix9ine has been all around Florida, pretty much claiming he's pressing up on artists who have spoke greasy about him over the last few years. And Meek Mill was somebody that spoke about 6ix9ine in a negative connotation. 6ix9ine read into Meek about a week or so ago and let 6ix9ine tell it he pressed Meek. He's calling him all type of B's and P's, claiming that Meek is weak for not being about that action, despite 6ix9ine having a lot of security around him and them cameras rolling. So that energy continued over the weekend. 6ix9ine pressed up on a couple rappers in Florida again. And then he also got on IG Live talking really greasy to Chicago's own Lil Reese and 600 Breezy. Now, Breezy is obviously he was a close associate of King Von, and Tekashi said some very disrespectful things about King Von as his beef with Lil Durk continues. Durk ain't paying no mind to 6ix9ine, or he ain't directly responding to him. But other people from Chicago continue to give 6ix9ine a lot of date, and obviously a guy that's trying to promote a new record, he's eating it all up. So Tekashi, Breezy, Lil Reese had their exchange, and then 6ix9ine got on his Instagram and continued with this.
You know what I notice about these rappers and this internet? Y'all love to keep my name in y'all mouth till I respond, and I noticed that. And this is the honest to God truth. Y'all ain't gonna wanna hear this. This right here is about to hurt a lot of people. The moment I respond, it's a problem. How about y'all just leave me alone? If y'all just leave me alone, don't put me in songs, don't mention my name, don't tweet about me, don't write about me, y'all don't gotta deal with me. Y'all don't gotta worry about me mentioning y'all dead friends, y'all dead family members. Y'all don't gotta worry about that. Just leave me alone. Y'all don't get it? Leave me alone. If y'all really want me to shut up and stop bullying y'all, stop mentioning me, son. Gangster. Stop mentioning me. I took 6 months off, still talking about me. Y'all don't get it, son. It's like y'all want me to. Just chill out, homie.
Yeah, so like I said, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I believe in large part is doing a lot of this to promote his new record called Zaza. That's doing some pretty good numbers on YouTube. But what 6ix9ine is learning the hard way, those YouTube streams, they don't count nowhere near as much as a stream on Apple Music or Spotify or Tidal or any of the major streaming platforms. So even though you're doing 40, 50 million views on YouTube, people are interested in the drama that you got around your name. They ain't translating and converting that view over into Apple Music and Spotify and those music-based platforms. And obviously 6ix9ine ain't on a lot of playlists nowadays, so it's hurting him a lot. He's trying to use YouTube to be the generating, and Instagram as well as the generating sources for his music brand, but it's tough. He even threw Meek Mill, the incident that he had with Meek that we talked about, he even threw that into the Zaza music video, obviously trying to create as much hype around the music video through drama as possible. And it looks like Meek Mill ain't going for it. 6ix9ine just posted a couple hours ago a cease and desist from Meek Mill. Obviously, Meek don't want to see his face in no Tekashi 6ix9ine music video. We obviously understand Meek's pretty sensitive to social media stuff as well. So 6ix9ine, posted the letter from Meek's team, which is pretty much a cease and desist. They want the music video Zaza taken down off YouTube immediately. That's from Meek's lawyers. And by the way, that'll be a huge hit to Tekashi if they got to take down that Zaza music video, because if he reposts it, he ain't gonna do nowhere near the amount of views and streams and all that stuff that he did the first time. So if Meek can pull this off, and by the way, Meek should be doing this in my estimations. Like, look, I had no problems with Tekashi catching up with Meek Mill in that parking lot and having some words for Meek. Meek talked bad about Tekashi, like a lot of people did. You can't tell somebody how to respond when you say something about that person, right? You can't tell somebody how to respond. But in that same breath, in my estimations, Meek did everything he was supposed to do. Like, what else can he do? Somebody needs to tell Tekashi nothing's gangster, nothing's street about someone recording you with security in front of you. Like, Tekashi thinks he's actually, quote unquote, checking people as he's got security around him and cursing people out with his camera phone in his hand. All the followers he got, nobody's going to do nothing to you, Tekashi, in those scenarios. I'm not advocating for the streets. Like I told y'all all the time, I'm not in the streets. I got the respect for the streets. I'm not in it. I chose other routes to get mine, right? But he doesn't understand how the streets work. He ain't from that. So he thinks he's gangster because he's running up on people with his security and a camera phone, and they're not doing anything to. Nobody's going to shoot you on camera, Tekashi. That's not how life works. I'm not advocating for that lifestyle. I'm just saying you don't get any brownie points with people like me because you're running around pressing up on people with security and camera phones. Apparently he thinks he is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one in the comment box below. As we move from a rat to somebody who kept it real for him and the homies, Bobby Shmurda, ladies and gentlemen, will be home tomorrow. The GS9's own plans to go do dinner with the family as soon as he goes home, spend some quality time with them. Obviously, it's been a minute. Bobby's been locked up since 2014, y'all. Obviously, for those who don't know, Bobby and the GS9 crew, they got caught with a lot of guns. Right? That is what happened. Bobby could have got out earlier, but he opted to hold it down for the homie Roddy Rebel and pretty much do the same amount of time as Roddy. Roddy got released late last year. So that's what Bobby opted to do. Now he gets to come home and pursue his career. Bobby, of course, wants to do music again. He's got a conditional release date that was bumped up to February 23rd. That's 10 months earlier than what he was expected to get released from prison. He'll be on parole until 2026. He actually went on his Instagram account. Bobby Shmurda's got a new page. Somebody hacked the old page, but you could tell he's super excited. He gave a message to his fans, pretty much saying, my team created this Instagram page after my original page was hacked, but thanks to my dedicated fans, I managed to get my page verified and also 1 million follows without ever being loyal on this page. Thank you for remaining loyal and for riding this 6-year sentence out with me. I love you all and look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Sincerely, bad boy Bobby. And again, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow Bobby Shmurda will be home from his 6 to 7 year sentence that he has did in prison. Super excited to see how hip hop embraces Bobby Shmurda, excuse me. You know how non-embracive they've been to Tekashi 6ix9ine. He ain't been on no playlist, no nothing. So now we about to see the other side of that. When you do something wrong, admit your wrongs and do your time for it, right? Which is supposed to be the American way. You make a mistake that's not too dangerous, not too deadly to other people, you get a second chance. And we're going to see how hip-hop embraces Bobby Shmurda. I think it's going to be dope. I just wish Outside was open, man. That should take place with Outside open. He should be in front of somebody in a concert, in front of some fans, first day out. But hey, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Congratulations to Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel on coming home. I'm wishing them nothing but the best. His name is Sean Carter, a.k.a. Hove, a.k.a. Jay-Z, and he is at it again in a major way. Another big business move for Jay-Z. So for those who don't know, Jay-Z has been a 100% owner in a champagne brand by the name of Armand de Brignac. A lot of y'all know it as Ace of Spades. He's been 100% owner in that for quite some time. So Jay bought 50% ownership in Ace of Spades back in 2006, and then he bought the rest of Ace of Spades back in 2014. So today, Jay-Z announced that he has sold 50% of his ownership in Ace of Spades to a high-end wine and spirits company called LVMH. So essentially, they're Moet Hennessy. Jay-Z is selling 50% of his ownership in Ace of Spades to these guys, LVMH. And for Jay, it's obviously going to be a big financial blessing for him. He's going to get a lot more money. Ace of Spades have been super popular. Back in 2019, Ace of Spades had sold over 500,000 bottles in North America, Asia, and Europe. Obviously, but a large part because of Jay-Z's cosign. He's now selling 50% of that. He'll still be a big-time owner in Ace of Spades, but he won't be 100% owner, which obviously means LVMH is about to cut Sean Carter the big bag. I don't know how much exactly this bag is going to be, but it's about to be a gigantic bag. It's another dub for Jay-Z. Jay-Z is also a part owner in Duce. Money just continues to roll in that Carter family. Also, you might have heard of his wife. Her name is Beyonce. She's kind of a big deal out here, and she makes a lot of money as well. All right, let's move over to DaBaby. So DaBaby did a freestyle on one of the bigger records out to date, that Beatbox 2 by Spot 'Em Got 'Em. Y'all done heard the record. Come on, y'all don't need me to sing this one to you. The joint that go like this. Oh, he the plug. Riding around with 4 bricks. Call me Kobe. 24. Oh, me can't fuck with her no more. Everybody doing the dance to that joint nowadays. So DaBaby dropped his version of the record. It's just a freestyle. And people are talking about a couple of bars at DaBaby. And I like DaBaby when he raps. He said this, and Twitter went crazy. He said, turn me up, niggas gonna see why. Nigga, you a bitch. JoJo CY. So I don't know a lot about JoJo CY. Apparently she's a YouTube sensation for the kids, all right? And Twitter was like, yo, DaBaby, why you call JoJo CY bitch? So it went over y'all head. He never called JoJo CY bitch. He was saying, nigga, you a bitch. JoJo sees why. See, it went over y'all head. DaBaby addressed it on Twitter. He said, I love Twitter, bro. My 3-year-old princess is your #1 fan, JoJo CY. I bought her every product that you got out. She thinks she you. Don't let them trick you into thinking I'd ever have a problem with you. My wordplay just went all over their heads. It's all love on my end, shawty. Keep shining. Want to send some love and positivity the way of 42 Dugg and also Roddy Ricch. So the two were shooting a music video in Atlanta, Georgia over the weekend, and 3 people got shot. Now, that is of a report of a local TV station in Atlanta, Georgia. And from what I'm being told, that is a true report. 3 people did get shot at that music video set, but it was not 42 Dugg and it was not Roddy Ricch. Matter of fact, 42 Dugg went online to let y'all know that he is good money.
Dog.
Yeah.
Why they say you got shot?
Man, they say all type of hoe shit on me. First, I was fighting the hoe.
Hey, one thing about the internet, they give your ass a week at a time.
Yeah, man, y'all stop with that fake shit, man. We ain't been around no gun shooting, none of that.
Yesterday they said you got knocked out.
By a bitch.
The
First I'm fighting the whole in front of everybody.
Man, nigga ain't even been nowhere around no shootout.
Man, nigga ain't even finna be fighting no hoe. You feel me?
Nigga ain't finna be getting knocked out. Fuck all that.
Man, y'all stop playing with me.
Fuck all that.
Also, Roddy Ricch added, ain't nobody shoot at me. We all good. I'm just trying to feed the streets. Young Thug, speaking of Atlanta, man, Thug done took a L, man. He been in them casinos gambling. And unfortunately for Thug, he lost a lot of money to the tune of $800,000.
Man, Vegas just won $800,000 from me, man. Man, I threw liquor everywhere in that motherfucker. Damn, man.
I've never been big into gambling. It's never been my thing. I don't know why, but it's just never been I just hate seeing my money go down and drain. Like, nowadays, I'm starting the game of investing in the stocks. Like, I'm super early in this game. Like, I ain't really got too far in it, but I'd rather put my money there than to go to the casino and just gamble it away. That ain't never been my thing. I also don't got that much money anyway. But I just don't see how people throw money. Like, I'm this type of person. If I go to the casino and let's say I lose a couple $100, because that's a lot of money to me, I'm going to go get a couple $100 more and just put all the money on like one number, right? And I'm going to try to get all my money back. I'd rather lose $400 or make my money back, split even, and then call it a day and never gamble again. That's who I am. I have to stay away from the casinos because I hate seeing my money go to other people's hands, especially when I know I'm never going to get it back. That's just me personally. I'm praying for you, Thug. That's a big deal. I'm going to throw a prayer up for you for real. Like, that's a lot of money, bro. $800,000. Why is there not somebody around Thug to say, yo, bro, you 100,000 deep, bro. We going to call it a day. How did he get the $800,000? Almost $1 million in one night's worth of work? That is crazy. Speaking of giving money, but this is actually the right way. So for those who don't know, Young Bleu, who's got that big record with Drake, he is technically managed by Meek Mill, but he was discovered by Boosie, and he signed to Boosie's Badass Syndicate independent record label. So through this agreement, what I like about it is Bleu is able to remain an independent artist and own his own masters, but obviously Boosie is financially invested in Bleu, and I'm sure that cosign from Boosie being a down south legend has helped Blue's career out tremendously. Well, Bleu was able to pay that forward to Boosie over the weekend. He gave the CEO $100,000 cash. I love when you see those type of moments. Bleu explained his decision to give Boosie the money back. He don't got to give him the money back, but he just wanted to do it because he felt like it's the right thing to do for somebody who believed in him. He said 100 racks just for supporting me from the jump. Told you put the ball in my hand and I was going to score. Badass, we up. More on the way.
I just dropped off the motherfucking bag, nigga.
Hey, yeah, right. That nigga ain't never gave me over $1,000 100 racks, nigga. Fuck y'all nigga ain't never gave me over $1,000. Fuck y'all nigga talking about, nigga. Hey.
I love that. I love that. I love that. You know, Boosie's been vocal about how he feels like he's helped a lot of people. And he feel like, you know, when he was down and out, he didn't get a lot of help in return. He said a lot of people saying free Boosie, but a lot of people were not financially investing in Louisiana's own. And when he was down and out. So I know that money meant a lot to Boosie. And Boosie's co-signed a lot of artists. Like, let's be clear, Boosie definitely charges for those features. If you want a feature from Boosie, he gonna get you off the top. But one thing I do love about Boosie, if he believes in you, if he thinks you got some talent, no matter how small of an artist you are, he will reach out. I've always respected that about Boosie, and I love to see his artists paying that back in full, saying, yo, you the big dog. I just want to give you a little gift, a small token of appreciation for believing in me. Because for those who don't know, Young Bleu, back in 2016, he was reaching out to everybody for a look, you know, just some type of attention. He even reached out to Stunner, Birdman. Check this out, man. I love seeing stuff like this. Young Bleu hit Birdman up. He was like, yo, I'm doing 100K, no views, no label, no backing. Just imagine what we could do together. Selling out my own shows, no label, no investor. Just then, bruh, for real, don't look over greatness. Give me a shot to bring in that bag. Check it out. And I'm not posting that to take a shot at Birdman. Look, I'm sure Birdman probably never even saw the DM for Young Bleu, right? But Boosie did see the DM, and he did see the talent in Young Bleu. And And I love seeing stuff like that. So over the weekend, Cam Newton had a camp for the kids. And obviously, especially with it being a pandemic, anytime an NFL player goes out of their way to do something for the kids, usually the kids are appreciative. This clip went viral of a kid. I ain't going to put his name out there like that, but the kid was trying to badmouth Cam at his own camp. Check it out how it went.
You asked. You're a free agent. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You about to be poor. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. You're a free agent. I'm rich. He's a free agent. Where your daddy at? Let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Talk to your dad. You're a free agent. You asked. Talk to. Let me. Where's your dad? Where's your pop? Where's
So the kid did apologize. He said, first and foremost, I want to express my deepest apologies to Cam Newton, my entire organization, and my coaches for my actions at that 7v7 tournament this past weekend. I did not intend for it to get as far as it did. First, I would like to start off by saying my parents never taught me to be disrespectful to people as a football player. I let my competitive side get the best of me, and it was a huge miscommunication. It was in the midst of a moment, and I realized now how a lot of you took it as disrespect. I never meant it to humiliate or let anyone down. I am appreciative for the 7v7 to even allow me to be a part of the community and allow me to be a part of the team I am currently on. I realize this can dictate my future as a young man, having very big dreams and goals, but I will not allow this to stop me from getting where I need to be. So again, I apologize, and I hope I can be forgiven. Yeah, Cam went hard at the kid. He was like, where's your dad? And people was like, yo, Cam trying to make a joke about the kid not having a dad. And it's like, no, what Cam Newton was trying to do, he was like, where is your dad? You disrespectful to me and my camp. You a kid. I can't put hands on no kids. But where is your dad? I want to holler at your dad. I'm 6'5" and I'm chiseled. I look like Superman. I'm Cam Newton. I'll put hands on your dad because the kid is so disrespectful. I think that's where Cam was at with it in regards to that kid. He wanted some action with whoever. Where's this kid's dad at? Get this kid the hell out of my camp before I beat him and your ass. You know what? I'm not going to hold this against the kid too far. Like, people do make mistakes. Cam Newton and Russell Westbrook, they do talk a lot of smack. I always compare them two gentlemen to each other. Look, the kid say he made a mistake. He said he kind of got caught in the moment. It is football, a physical sport. I'm going to give the kid a pass. I'm going to say this to the kid, though, and I hope, youngins watching this video, even if it's not that kid. There was a kid at that camp, I'm positive of it, that wasn't talking much at all when he wasn't spoken to. The only time he spoke is when he was asking questions. You're around a great athlete like Cam Newton. That's a former NFL MVP. That man made it to a Super Bowl as a starting cornerback. It's not easy to do. Only so many guys has did it. And by the way, Tom Brady always does it. So you only got one other spot. If you spent your time bad-mouthing Cam Newton at a camp instead of soaking up that game from an OG like Cam at this point in his career, I would tend to believe you made a huge mistake. That's all I'm going to say. There was a kid at that camp, I guarantee you, that was embracing that moment and using that moment to get better in hopes of one day being the next Cam Newton or somewhere remotely close to it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying the kid can't go be successful, but the kid that's focused on getting to the NFL, I guarantee you, he wasn't trying to make jokes about Cam Newton not being on an NFL team. Cam Newton's, like he said, he's rich, he's successful. If he never plays another down in the NFL, he made it. Kid, you want to be where he's at. If I was at a camp with Stuart Scott, God rest his dead, or Stephen A. Smith when I was a kid growing up, trust and believe I wouldn't be doing that. I'm trying to get to where they at. Let's not forget how hard it is to be a professional at something. I want to thank you guys so much for rocking out with your boy. It's the time, love, and support that I'll never take for granted. Updates coming to the platform in the next few days. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Y'all gonna really like some of the changes we make to the platform. I promise you, I always keep y'all, the consumer, in mind. With that being said, I'm out. Catch full new episodes of Ferro's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at itsmrtaliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at itsmrtaliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to Ferro's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at Hoops Ferro. and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hoops Ferro as well.